AW January 29th, 8 to 10:05 p.m. On average, watched by 604,000 viewers.
Oh, they're going back in the opposite direction of when they've been doing the past couple of weeks.
And again, they're trying to say that interest and ratings are going up. I think there may have been some other circumstances behind any raise in the numbers the last few weeks, but we'll talk a little bit about Collision also in a little while. But let's get to the quarter hours. And by the way, you brought up last week, down 8%. Last week was 655. 4-week average, 634. So off 5% on that.
And have I heard rumors, hear tell on the interwebs, that when they give out these numbers, this is now including the TBS and Max viewership? Can we get any confirmation on that from anybody?
You know, because I told you, I think maybe a week or two ago, this doesn't include Max, and you said, of course, and then I was like, yeah, of course. But I think I have read that, but I don't know how we have several people who work in television, so they'll probably get to us before anyone in wrestling.
Yes, we are trying to investigate this, but somebody's saying it says, well, which pretty much the numbers never changed. They went up a little, they went down a little. But it's the same thing. I think the same people are just watching however the fuck they're watching.
Again, go now. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, but tell me more.
Let's go to the quarter hours. These were compiled by WrestleNomics. Quarter 1, 8 to 8:15 p.m. Brian Cage versus Will Ospreay. 746,000 viewers.
Ouch, so right there, they took a hit from where they started last week of almost 100,000 or so, didn't they?
And you know, I didn't even realize it. No commercial break for the first quarter. Or first quarter.
Yeah, maybe that's why it seemed especially long, that match.
We got a quarter 2, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. The continuation of Ospreay versus Cage. The post-match with the Don Callis family. Kenny Omega. And that is colon. So that's the end of that.
Wait a minute, what about Kenny Omega's colon?
Adam Page.
Problems again?
Adam Page at MJF's backstage angle. An ad break. The Powerhouse Hobbs promo. And the start of Jeff Jarrett, the Last Outlaw, versus Claudio Castagnoli.
The Last Swissman.
679,000 viewers.
Okay, well, on the positive side, that's not as big a drop from quarter 1 to 2 as they had last week. That's only 46, 67,000 people. That ain't bad.
We got a quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. The continuation of Claudio versus Jeff with picture-in-picture ads. And the post-match with MJF.
And Jeff.
And an ad break. 601,000 viewers.
Ouch. Well, there went 78,000 more, and now they're down 145,000 in 45 minutes.
We got a quarter 4, 8:45 to 9 p.m. Ricochet's backstage promo and Ricochet versus AR Fox with picture-in-picture ads. 599,000 viewers.
Okay, well, it's only 2,000 people. It's a mental thing. They've gone from the 6s to the 5s, but really they held the audience. But unfortunately, the top of the hour is coming up. What happened there?
We go to the top of the hour, the big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m., quarter 5. The continuation of Ricochet versus Fox. The post-match with Swerve Strickland. An ad break. The Learning Tree promo. And the start of Jay White versus Wheeler Yuta. 585,000 viewers.
Yeah, so it didn't bode well, as I said, and they lost another 14,000, and now they are down 150, 155, 161,000 viewers from that. But they've almost got to pick something up to get to their average here pretty soon.
Well, we go to, what is this now? This is quarter 6, 9:15 to 9:30 p.m. Jay White versus Wheeler Yuta continued. Is that you writing or is that Swami scratching something?
That was me scratching my head. Am I not allowed to scratch it?
I thought it was maybe Swami scratching somehow. He got to the door and he's saying, hey, I gotta pee. I didn't know what the hell it was. I guess what I'm saying is you scratching your head sounds like a dog scratching the door.
Well, that's because my paw is made for scratching. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these paws are going to scratch the shit out of you.
The continuation of White versus Yuta with picture-in-picture and the post-match with the Death Riders and rated FTR. 593,000 viewers.
Okay, the modest gain of 8,000. That could have been some people getting home from dinner.
Well, dinner continues in quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. The Tony Storm Mariah May video. Was that just a recap?
Yeah, basically.
The Mariah May ramp promo.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even talk about this. The Guns video.
Well, remember, I was skipping through shit. I didn't know the Guns had a video, but Mariah called Huntsville, basically.
Yeah, then they did a video for the Guns, so they're on the way back. And the Hurt Syndicate backstage promo, followed by an ad break. 546,000 viewers.
Oh, good Lord. That's 200,000 exactly since the start of the program. So they've already lost over 25% of their initial audience.
But wait, there's more.
What did you could do?
We go now to quarter 8. I remind you, we have a 5-minute overrun. Quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 p.m. Deonna Purrazzo and Taya Valkyrie's backstage promo. And the start of Mercedes Moné versus Yuka Sakazaki with picture-in-picture. 514,000 viewers.
Ouch.
5-minute overrun. The continuation of Yuka versus Moné. 518,000 viewers.
So that's 232,000 viewers, which they started with 746 and they lost 232. I think they lost 33%, didn't they? 230.
I will trust your math. You're a wise man.
No, they lost 30%. They didn't quite lose 33. It would be somewhere around 30% of the audience. Good night.
And again, the featured stuff on that show, you have Mercedes Moné and the women in the main event spot. But the main event spot typically doesn't do very good on these shows lately. The Moxley stuff, the Jeff Jarrett stuff,